Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I hope this week finds you well and motivated. You know, we're on the 8th month of the year, so we're 7 months in the books for 2023, and so I thought it'd be a fun time to do a little bit of reflecting. Take a little bit of a departure from the health stuff, although I will talk some about that, but really I wanted to talk about joy. I had set a very vague goal this year for my New Year's resolution, which was to be more intentionally joyful. And I decided that I would figure out along the way what that looked like and what that meant. And so part of that journey has been me being a little bit more forthcoming and intentional about my fitness and health goals. I'm 125 days into working out every day. I started the 75 hard, and for the 50 days after, I've been keeping it going. Not as rigid with the eating, but still really good. And so, you know, keeping the weight loss journey going, keeping the health journey going, gaining some muscle. That's been super fun, bringing me a lot of joy. And really, the message that I've learned 7 months in to being intentionally joyful. There's a couple that I wanted to talk about. First, you know, you hear people talk about this all the time, but we spend so much of our time. Sadhguru says we spend 95% of our time worrying about stuff that we shouldn't, because we're either worrying about the past, you know, worrying about memories or something that happened to us or whatever, or we're anticipating the bad things that are going to happen in the future. And so we're slave to our imagination. So if you're slave to the past and you're slave to your imagination, it's really hard to be intentionally joyful. So I am trying to keep that perspective. That's something that I've learned. You know, the other thing that I've learned about joy is in the littlest, most random places. And so I'll give you an example. You know, I just did a 75-minute ruck where I was carrying a 20-pound pack. You know, it's not a lot of weight, but when you carry it around for 4.5 miles and you're doing it at a brisk pace, and you know, the last 10 minutes or so, you're ready to be done. You're ready to get that pack off your back. And so, you know, I've turned that into joy. It's one of my favorite parts of the day. I get to reward myself after a 75-minute ruck with taking this pack off and just feeling that exuberance and ecstasy of that weight being gone. And you know, it's interesting because I've lost probably working on 40 pounds. And so really it's like taking half the weight I've lost and just throwing it aside at the end each day. And so that's been super fun. And it's one of the reasons I like rucking. But you know, I also get to come back and have my second cup of coffee. It's one of life's little pleasures, and I get to come back and enjoy my coffee and come out here on my beautiful patio and cool off and really just reflect and do all that stuff. So for me, you know, I'm seeking joy in the little things and the little places. I'm becoming really excited about my routine. I'm building on it daily. You know, cold water immersion and drinking water and eating healthy and really watching the alcohol and exercising outdoors multiple times a day. And you know, we started football, so I'm taking the boys to football every day. I sit there and watch football practice for 2.5 hours. It's like, oh, what a great time to do another 45-minute workout. So I started layering in another 45-minute walk in my afternoon, and all these little things, they're all compounding on each other, and it's leading to a more joyful life for me and for the people around me. So I'm out here doing it. You can too. Hopefully you're having a great Wednesday. Go find some joy. If you can't feel it, go find it because it's there. Have a great one. We'll see you next time.